Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahai, not Allah, not Abba, not Yahuwah. It's Yahweh, and his only begotten Son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shai. So got to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Korash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishop and elders of great millstone who well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupants. Pushing this truth and believing this truth with the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the whole elect. Shalom to the Agwath who are listening and learning, you few sisters who are listening and learning. Come listen to the lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification. Another daily edification, Lord, will be edifying. So I titled this lesson, One Day Closer to the Lord's Will, the Sea Hill Mandate. Now, I just got this article a few minutes ago, so I got to make this point. Now, as last week, the country Argentina had made it mandatory that all their citizens get this digital app, digital currency mandate. That's what it was, a digital currency mandate. So we one day closer to the MOTB being made mandatory, man. Now this is from, this company is Synchron. It's a Neuralink rival. And you know how you got McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King going against each other, right? You got these, you got Subway, then you got Jimmy John's, and you got Jersey Mike's, right? At different sub places, right? You got all the different steakhouses. These all rivals. This is how Esau set it up. So it's a Neuralink rival, Synchron, is recruiting patients for a big brain chip clinical trial. What? Come one, come all. The startup, a rival to Elon Musk's Neuralink, launched a registry to recruit patients and healthcare providers for the trial. See this, man? It said the startup, a rival to Elon Musk, Neuralink. Everything got to have a rival, right? Esau making it seem like, come be the first to come over here and get it. Don't go to Neuralink. Come over here to Synchron. This is amazing. This is how Esau set it up, man. You got to have rivals to make the people think one's better than the other one. This is what Esau do. So, right, you got the word biometrics, right? Biometrics, which means body hacking. Let me get this article right here. I'm gonna come back and read this. I want to just show you this real quick. Let me show you this. Here is the company Synchron, if I'm pronouncing the name right. This is what they say. So here is Synchron. They say neurotechnology to address the limitations of the human body. Right here it said the brain-computer interface designed to enable people to use their thoughts to control a digital device. How about that? Don't even got to read the article. I just want to show you. So here is the rival of Neuralink, Synchron. Esau is a crafty bastard, man. Again, the same way you got these different sub shops. There's always a rival sub shop. When one shop get put up in the city, then they build another one across the street. Right? You got one restaurant, they're gonna build another one across the street. That's one mom and pop shop. There's gonna be another one built across the street. This is how Esau do. And the nigga called it a rival. When it's all conditioning the people through conditioning gradualism to be joined to the sea hip. Now, I'm gonna read some of this article here. Let me pull up in the phone though. Bear with me. Let's read some of this. Shall we? So let me pull this up. Bear with me here. Said Neuralink rifle. These people is crazy, man. But this is how Esau play on the minds of the people. So let's go to the Synchron is recruiting. These niggas is recruiting. Recruiting patients. Bear with me, I'm pulling this up on the phone real quick so I can read it from the phone. So it says again, Synchron has implanted its brain chip on 10 patients so far. Okay. Call out Yahaba Shema Shah. Let's go. Brooklyn-based brain chip startup Synchron launched a registry to recruit patients and healthcare providers ahead of a planned large-scale clinical trial. You say ahead of ahead of a planned large-scale clinical trial. You know these slow belly niggas finna run to it, man. And as I mentioned a lot, I see in the apartment complex I was staying in, they used to always have a blood bank bus, man. You need to pull right up and post right up in the parking lot by the pool, man. Those blood bank buses, just like they in the Walmart's parking lot, them gonna be C-hip stations, man. You don't gotta believe it. Just keep living, you're gonna find out. You can't get to your local Walmart, just come out the door. We right out the door. We got the C-hip station right out the door. Just come out the door and step on the bus. The company, a rival to Elon Musk Neuralink, and this is how they're making it sound so spectacular. This is a rival. So what we doing is way better than what Elon doing. This gonna make niggas slow bellies jump right on the bandwagon. The company, a rival to Elon Musk Neuralink, produces a brain implant known as brain computer interface that helps paralyzed patients control electronic devices like computers and smartphones with their thoughts. And I was in, what was that? Was it today? Oh, today. So I went to the Wally World to go grab me some more coffee this morning. And a nigga had the C hip in his head, man. He had the little piece on the side of his head behind his ear, and he had the little wire like it was like an antenna sticking out, but it was in his brain, man. Like it was in his head. But it was a little box on the outside of his head. Man. And I had to stop. I should have took a picture of it. It's a It says, we are thrilled to launch our community centered BCI registry. BCI is Brain Computer Interface. Synchron CEO and founder Tom Oxley said in a statement, there is a grassroots movement happening with the BCI. We are creating an avenue for potential users and their physicians to engage and stay connected while we prepare for the next stage of clinical trials. Oxley told Reuters that the trial could include up to dozens of participants and that 120 clinical trial centers have already expressed interest in offering to help run the study. Man, see, we here, man. This is and a lot of these slow belly niggas is finna jump on it. And these niggas making it sound so good. The rival of Elon Musk Neuralink. So they got some. Theirs is gonna be way better than his. Conditioning through gradualism. Exodus 21 and 5. If the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I would not go out free. These niggas don't want to be freed. They want to stay under the so-called white man. If he can't get none, I don't want it. And if a man shall, it say, then his master shall bring him unto the judges, and he shall also bring him to the door or unto the door of the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through within all, and he shall serve him forever. This is the only law that the so-called white man is going to push. He ain't going to stop you from eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, but he will push you to get to see him. In Revelation 13 and 18, right, when you go to, let me get this real quick, the word 18. Because when you're reading the law, which I just read in Exodus 21, this is the one law that the so-called white man is going to keep. In Exodus 13, when you go to verse 18, right, this word, let's go to it. The word 36666, right? G5516. So when you go to this, which is, let's play it.
Strong's G5516. Chi, Xi, stigma. Chi, Xi, stigma.
So when you go to this word stigma in the strong definition, which is G4742, right? Go to this.
Strong's G4742. Stigma. Stigma.
Now this is, it's a stick, i.e. prick. It's a for recognition of ownership, scar of service, mark, right? It's a mark, incised, or punched. Now this is outline of biblical usage. A mark pricked in or branded upon the body to ancient oriental usage. Now this say to ancient oriental usage, which is what I read in Exodus 21. That's the law the Lord set up. That's why it's ancient. It's an ancient law. To ancient oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belonged to. And there were even some devotees. Who? Some devotees. What this nigga said? Clinical trials. There were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. Clinical trials. Come, you devotees, slow belly niggas. This is Isaiah 36 and 6. And it reads, this nigga, boy, hey, the so-called white man is a crafty bastard, man. What time many niggas jump on this just like drinking a Capri Sun? This is Isaiah 36 and 6, and it reads, Lo, thou trusted in the staff. Hold on. Yeah, Isaiah 36 and 6. Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed. Broken reed. America is broken. It can never be healed. It'll tell you in Jeremiah 51. There is no balm for this place. Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. And we have seen that our people trust in the so-called white man. So I just want to make some points on this. You see it, man. Neuralink rival Synchron is recruiting patients for a big brain chip clinical trial. The niggas is all over this. Now what I want to do, let me go back to this real quick, which I read some of it, but I'm gonna read some of this again. So it says, let me go back to Synchron. Let me read this. I want Synchron. So Synchron say, this is their page, which I showed you. Synchron, neurotechnology to address the limitations of the human body. That's what biometrics mean, body hacking. The brain-computer interface designed to enable people to use their thoughts to control a digital device. Now, it's a Synchron is dedicated to empowering autonomy, and social connection. Let's see. To my join our community. Nobody want to join you bastards. Let me see. It's a recent breakthroughs in the field of neurotechnology and providing exciting new possibilities for families affected by motor impairment. The technology is designed to decipher the neural code of the brain and find new ways to restore motor intent to control digital devices. Stay connected. Brain computer interface technology is one such innovation that is increasingly showing promise in the restoring independence by allowing people with motor impairment to use their own thoughts to control digital devices and complete tasks of daily living. From answering texts and emails to accessing banking and other online services represents a genuinely exciting frontier for persons with disability and their families. Yep, sounds promising for a 2/3 slow-bellied nigga and wicked heathens, man. And let me get this in Revelation 13. It's Revelation 13. Let me read this first. Revelation 13 and verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world, what did they do? Wondered after the beast. What did they say? And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him? Now, this is verse 13. It reads, in verse 12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast. Matter of fact, let's read 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Draconian measures. The 2 horns like a lamb is the plebeians and the patricians, the Democrats and the Republicans today. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed, and do of great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. And that'll be those fat man and little boy atomic bomb they dropped. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Bosnia, Yugoslavia. They dropped on Soviet Union. That's what NATO was created to dismantle the Soviet Union and deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. So to be dropping fire down, right? Got the world wondering. America is Babylon the Great. And deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live. See, everybody is wondering after the beast, saying by the means of these miracles, saying who is able to make war with him. Look what they can do. And we done came way from rotary phones to Apple Watch. We have advanced so far, and yet we got so far to go. It make the world wondering after the so-called white man like he's a god. And he's a peasant. He's a peasant. The so-called white man is a peasant, man. Anyway, I just wanted to make this point. I saw this article just popped up, so I just had to mention this. So Lord willing, oh, let me get this one in Leviticus. See, this is about the law. This is about the law of the Lord, man. One day closer to Yahweh's will, the sea hill mandate. Leviticus 19 and 28, and it reads, "You should not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh." And this word marks here in Leviticus 19 is kwa. Let me just let you hear it. Let's go to this real quick. Slow belly ass Jake, man. 87085.
Strong's H 7085. Ka.
And it's kwa. It says an incision or gash mark. Yep. It's in the original sense of cutting off. You'll be cutting off. The Lord is going to cut you off if you do this. Yep. Cutting off, man. In the original sense of cutting off. If you take this, what's Revelation 14 say? Might as well read that. Because if you take it, you will be cut off. Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, right, the Roman Empire, the revived Roman Empire, and his image, which is the system of the Roman Empire, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. So, Lord is edifying. Gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishop, and others, a great millstone, rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and others of all of Israel, ready accepted or not. In a sincere salutation to all the arguing, pushing this truth and believing this truth with four winds of the earth, the entire world. Shed light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Agwath who are listening, learning. You few sisters are listening, 12 tuning in. May you have by Shema Shah continue to bless you in your houses. May the blessing of relation be upon your houses. I'm going to close with this. 1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveteth after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Now, as a matter of fact, let me get this word pierced here in 1 Timothy 6 and 10. This word pierced here, it said, for the love of money is the root of all evil, man. And this is the whole goal. You will not have access to any money, least you take this, man. So this is the word.
Strong's G 4044.
Peripyro. To pierce through. To torture one's soul with sorrows. It's to penetrate entirely. Pierce through. Okay? And the other one, let me get this one in Isaiah. What was that? Isaiah 36. Since I'm in the blue letter, let's get this one. This pierce in Isaiah 36 and 6, it reads, lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. Let's get this pierce, as also I usually bring out. This pierce.
Strong's H 5344. Nakav.
To pierce, bore, to prick of, designate, to be pricked of, be designated, be what? Specified. You take the MOTB, you will be specified to the so-called white man.
as one of his. Look, it say blaspheme, bore, pierce, hose, strike through, appoint, with hose, name. What name? The number of his name. Pierce, strike through, blaspheme, curse, bore. See the word bore here, which goes back to Exodus 21. Shalom, wa baba.